Okay, I did have a recording of this exact same thing. It was longer, and due to YouTube community guidelines, after looking into it, I didn't post it because I was talking a lot about religion, and it's kind of an iffy topic to talk about on YouTube, if not talked about perfectly. So I kind of didn't do it. I kind of went off topic in video I was going to put that video I was going to post, but originally my goal was to post my new books for my collection. Yeah, can't talk over and over. Um, I haven't posted recently because I haven't gotten new books. First of all, second of all, busy with Easter, helping my mom and stuff out and doing stuff. Um, But yeah, I just haven't gotten time to really post anything or had anything to post. I mean, I guess I could talk about topics, but that's not really what I like doing. I like to talk about like my update on my collection, see my progress, and slowly build my progress of my collection. But first and foremost, speaking of my collection, this is something I didn't post. This was I got this around the time when Snepkin was doing a manga collection video for his viewers. I was going to post it, but I thought it's gonna be Easter. I'm getting new books and stuff like that. I'm just gonna wait until I get everything. So I'm just gonna wait until the next video for that or all that stuff. Um, I know for some people they don't know who that is. Um, it's part of a YouTube community that I've been following and stuff. A whole bunch of manga collector YouTubers and stuff, bigger YouTubers that do manga collecting. That um, they do Discord, they do all these things where they see the viewers' collections and all this stuff. And it's kind of what I want to try and do in the future, but I'm not really there yet. Ooh, sorry, I ate a peanut M&M. That's messing my throat up. But first of all, I got Oishinbo. I did not think I was gonna find this, but I found this at a thrift store. This was on my list, but I didn't think I was ever gonna find this in a thrift store of all things. This is very uncommon for people to buy, unless someone's like really that much into cooking and stuff, and especially in manga. So it's like not a common choice, but it was an interesting choice at that. So I got that. Volume 1. Secondly, our final one I got, I know I only got 2 volumes to show, is Legend of Kamui. I got this for Easter today. I want to collect more of this kind of stuff, like the older stories from like the 90s, the 80s and stuff. More of like the reprints or new English translations of them. So I want more of these and stuff. So I'm going to try and get more of those for the collection. If you notice, I've gotten a lot of books like that recently. Like Baki, I've got Guyver, I've got the Bat manga, and I got like A Drifting Life, Crying Freeman, and Mr. Arashi, and MD Geist, Geno Cyber, Devilman, Super Sentai, Lupin the Third, Neon Genesis, all like older stuff. Or if it's not, it's more so like this is just stuff that I want to get just because it's newer or because I wanted to add it to my collection in general. Like I just wanted to get it done and over with. Like for instance, I've been wanting to catch up on Piece volumes. So I've been getting newer volumes of that, and I haven't really gotten to it, but I do want to collect the volumes I do not have, which is from the 20s to the 70s range, which I need a lot of. I need the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. I need like a roundabout of like 40, 50 or so volumes Um, but I need to catch up. I really need to catch up. On One Piece, especially Naruto and stuff. Um, when I do say it's more so me just thinking and trying to remember stuff. Cause I don't like writing scripts. I don't like writing. This is what I'm saying. Is it? No, I don't like doing that. I don't really collect groups of stuff. Um, unless it kind of comes to me and I get it anyways. So that's why I have a lot of like one volumes of series, mostly compared to like a lot of one series. Because I also watched and read all of these series, so I don't really collect it like one by one by one of just one series and then finish that series and go to another. I'm doing everything I've ever watched, and I try and get anything I can into my collection. So I'm like, I'm just trying to collect anything I've ever actually watched or read in my life to represent what my experiences of anime and manga and such. So this is more so not really of like a reading collection, more like a memory collection. I know both of those aren't really terms, but it's more like the meaning of it. Like a reading is like this collection is primarily for reading, while memory is more so like this is more so for my memories of what I experienced of reading and watching, and my favorite series and my not so favorite series and stuff. So I can come back to old stuff that I've read or watched and stuff. So that's it mostly. Um, I also do want to start collecting more of the comics, which I know I've been saying too. Um, but they're kind of hard to come by. Um, I mean, there's uh, a thrift store that I go to every once in a like months or so, which it's not often I find stuff there, but not often I find stuff there. It's not often I go there, so it's like it's also not really the greatest areas to drive through to get there. So I can't really go there all the time. Mom can't really go through that driving area, so it's not really a place that's common to go to. So yeah, so any of the comics that are manga and stuff, I will collect. It's just gonna take longer because those are more, rare to collect. I did collect another comic too. I'm gonna get to that. Let me light on here. Let me this. I did get this for Easter too today. All-Star Batman, Volume 1 for the hardcovers. If you can see, the one right there. This is highly unexpected for me to collect it. But now I'm going to collect it, because now that I have it, now this is on my list to collect. There's, I believe it was 3, 5 or so one of those. But this is now on my list to collect. So, I was going to say, and so, I said, so, because I had, whatever, irrelevant. But this, I really don't know how to get all the other volumes, because I haven't really seen this. I'm going to try my best. So, yeah. But other than that, that's really it for my collection or so. With all right now. You can see my Easter basket and stuff. That was from. Other than that, peace.